Welcome to Stars About Stars podcast, where instead of discussing red carpets, we have true, deep, serious, heart-to-heart conversations with well-known personalities about turning points in their lives, which actually stands behind the scenes of fame, glory, and success. I remind you that every episode is inspired by great biography and Gemini near me up. If you want to know what does it take to conquer the world 3 times, build the biggest dancing studio in Ukraine, lose everything due to devastating war, and start again from scratch overseas, then this episode is for you. Welcome 3 times worldwide champion in dancing, Hanna Turchak. Hello, Anna.
Hello, Iryna. I'm glad to see you today.
My pleasure. It's interesting. We came from the same land and we met here in United States.
Yes, this is amazing.
Thank you for coming, Anna, and making the time. I know you're very busy. And this interview, it's personalized. It's based on all your data of birth and all 15 questions. They're going to be only about you and your biography. So my very first question, are you born on March 5th, 1994 in Odessa, Ukraine?
Yes.
Here we go. So, first question. Early success. You became a 3-time world champion very early in life. In numerology, your first major karmic jump comes to the age of 11 and 12 years old, which speaks about very rapid maturation cycle. What did the level of success give to you, and what actually did it take from you as a child and human by that early age?
I started dancing when I was 7 years old, and very quickly sport became the center of my life. Early success taught me discipline and helped me understand that real results always come to hard work, a lot of practice and patience. This path showed me and do my character and made the person who I am today.
Elite dancers, they usually look very powerful and invisible, but I'm sure there is a lot more to that behind the scenes. So 13 is the energy of discipline, as you mentioned before, and rebuilding through pressure. What does the world not understand about physical and emotional price of being a champion?
Many people see only the stage, medals and victories, but behind that there are many years daily training and strong discipline. Professional dance taught me respect my body, understand how to work with it the right way. It can stay strong, flexibility and healthy.
Yeah, we always forget that our body is our castle. It's a castle for our soul, and we have to listen to our body because it's our best friend who is telling us what should we do in life, with whom should we deal, and gives us a lot of valuable signals that we sometimes miss. Your soul number 5, which speaks about attachment to your family and great family values. So your soul number also is telling me about strong moral values. Even though you're physically far from your relatives nowadays, living here in the United States, how has your family influenced you are who you are today? And what did your childhood upbringing teach you?
My family has always played a very important role in my life. My parents always believed me. From childhood, I was taught to hard work, everyday work, be responsible and respect people. Those values still help me move and every time move forward.
This is amazing. I think this endurance, this resilience, this empowerment, you can call it post-Sovietic education, even you were born later on. From the other side, I think it helps us in life because it makes us so strong and structured. So, at the age 17 and 18, what numerology says was a powerful choice in your life. It seems like it was important life decision. What was that choice about?
At the age of 17, 18, I realized that I wanted to decide in my life to movement and working with the body. And was the moment when I decided to develop professionally in sport, dance, and coaching.
You know, this word came from the football or soccer, they call it here. And it's amazing because I think that to be a mentor, it's absolutely another level. It's not just you embracing your superpower, but you have so much light and professionalism to share it with the others. And I know how intensively you're working with high-level athletes, especially kids. It's a lot of admiration. I just wish you so much success because I think you have so much to give to this world. So far, so good. Numerology and astrology, they work. Age 21, 22 looks like a destiny shift. Numerology suggests that around this age, you have been through a big change in the phase of meeting somebody. Maybe it is a major encounter or even choosing a different direction in life. Does it resonate with you, Anna?
At the age of 21, 22, I started seriously think about creating all my studio. At that time, I was studying, working as fitness coach and teaching dance. I also began reading my stretching course. I wanted to create my place where people could train, understand, and listen body, feel better, and feel free.
That's great. And I think that every year of your life is so enlightened and fulfilled with major events. And we proceed. At 24, there appears to have been a major turning point in your life. Does that relate to your story? And how did your body react to those changes? Because you have so many in your life. You're taking care of the body of the other people, but how do you get in touch with yours when especially your moral and physical system needs extra support?
At the age of 24, I dream became really and opened my first studio. The studio grew very quickly. With 4 years, more than 2015 students were training and dance with us. This experience taught me not only how to teach, but it taught me how to do large projects and do good management.
Want to learn how to love yourself and build up healthy relationships with yourself and others? Download Gemini Miami. It's your one-stop shop for all self-discovery tools with access to the community of like-minded individuals.
You know what's interesting about you? Being a Pisces, so am I. You keep your path to follow your dreams always. You're very loyal to your dreams, and at the same time, which is very opposite, you're a career-driven and career-oriented woman, and I guess America helped a lot, added so much touch to it as well, because it's the country where all dreams come true. At the same time, you try yourself not only being an athlete yourself, but as well as a coach, because to share the knowledge, it's absolutely different direction and profession, and even very entrepreneurial woman that you do it again and again in Ukraine and here in the United States. And age 27, 2021, marks the beginning of a new cycle in your life. What changed for you during that time?
At the age of 27, I felt ready for a beginner level in my life. At that time, I was already international level coach. Many of my students were achieving strong results and came sports title. But inside, I felt that I wanted to grow further and created large projects.
That's unbelievable. I saw you training because I follow you on social media. It's always fascinating to see how you work with kids. I think this is the most sensitive experience to watch and observe. I think you're very strict, kind, and vigilant mentor at the same time. It's so much in you, the way you approach the kids, the way you find the way to them, because that's when our psychosystem is built up in our childhood, starting from traumas up to the things when we feel understood, appreciated, and motivated. And I think that our mentors, it's actually our second parents, because they bring so much to our life and to our further achievements. 2023-2024, a karmic crossroads. What choice did you make during that period of time?
At the age of 28, I moved to the United States and started a new life, new chapters of my life. It was not easy, but it was a very important step for me. I continued working as a coach and started working more with professional athletes. For example, tennis players, gymnastics, soccer players, and boxers.
I never touch politics on my podcast. That's one of the rules. But I want to give you huge respect and credit because I know exactly what it means to be immigrant. I've been immigrant twice. I moved to Europe, to France, and I moved here again. And I know exactly what it means to start from scratch. And especially when it's the war in your country, in our motherland, shared motherland for you and I. And being a woman and dreamer, and to combine this motor engine inside of you that you never stop, you're a workaholic, and still sense of being a feminine woman and a sensitive soul. And your mission is number 4, which speaks about your building abilities and structure in you. You have built one of the biggest dense cities in Ukraine. And your number 4 in your numerology speaks about the system, about the structure, about the leadership. And you lost everything because of war, which we just have spoke about. Then you came to United States and began building from zeros, from scratch. Tell me more about your newborn studio, which is already so famous and so much in need by Americans.
As a StretchOn Space, this is new life for me. This is new project. The idea of StretchOn Space was born in the United States. I wanted to create a space that continues stretching, recovery, and modern technology. We started working with Swiss BMS equipment and developed our own training system to help people improve their body, recovery, and feel better and feel like your body when they come on StretchOn Space.
Anna, how would you explain your signature Vibrostretching method and recovery method as well for someone who believes that stretching is just physical?
Today my work is more than traditional stretching. We use modern technology and method Vibrostretching. It allows to work deeper muscles, improve recovery, and includes body mobility.
Is Vibrostretching its methods used only by athletes, or somebody like me can become your client?
For me, stretching is not only about flexibility. It's a complete system of working with the body. It includes recovery, muscles, activation, and improved joint mobility. The Vibrostretching method helps work deeper with the muscles and improve blood circulation and helps the body recover faster. So it's not just workout. It's a system that helps the body stay healthy and stronger for a long time.
So you can see I'm already getting into the mood for a session. But I want to know details. How does a session go? How does it start? How long does it last? Who is your youngest client and who is your oldest one?
This method is decided for many different people. On one hand, it's very effective for professional athletes because it helps them recover faster and improve mobility. But it's also great for people who live in active lifestyle, feel tensions and their body or simple want to improve flexibility and feel better. And one session usually lasts about 1 hour. We started with gently and soft preparation of the body and muscles activation. Then we move into stretching exercises and mobility work. Each session is individual and depends on the person's level, condition, and goals. So my younger student, 5 year, and
I can go to that group.
and my older student, 75.
I admire people working on their bodies, doesn't matter what age you're at, because I think we have to take care of ourselves. This is the only way to be. But we speak about the source on this podcast, and I want to know, do you believe that Vibrostretching, your method, could become the next recovery trend for celebrities?
Oh yes, absolutely. Today, at least artists, many famous people pay much more attention to the body and recovery, because this is really important. Vibrostretching represents a new era of working with the body. This technology helps improve lymphatic circulation, skin equality, joint mobility, and overall recovery. I believe these methods will become more and more popular around, at least artists, people who truly care about their health.
I know exactly how it will become popular, because when you look at your body, you want to be the same. I have one more, my final traditional question. Whom do you nominate to be the next rising star on the Stars About Stars podcast?
I think this is my good friend and very talented director, videographer, and photographer, Alexander Karolka.
Anna, thank you for this interesting conversation with you. And my one more rule on this podcast is to let my guests go in a good mood, on a high positive vibe, and with a symbolic gift. And your gift for today, this candle.
Wow.
First of all, it came from a sacred place, which is Bali. So it crossed the ocean. And second, you are not only a talented and strong athlete, but you always have been and you are a fascinating woman. And I wish you, with this candle, to make one more wish that will realize one more talent in you. I guess you know which talent I'm talking about.
Thank you, Iryna. Wow.
Yeah. Wish you good luck, and thank you everybody. I remind you that this podcast is inspired by great biographies. Be passionate and intrigued about yourself. Learn to love yourself and trust the process. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it with your friend, and comment on this video. And don't forget to download my app, Gemini Niemi app, that is always there for you.